Everybody, welcome to Inspiration and Transformations by Shanika. What I had a dream, and plus I've been having this for years that um me personally, y'all plug it in. If you don't resonate, you don't resonate. If you do, plug in your scenario, your own personal scenario. This is what I do a lot of times for me to learn or break stuff down. Um or whatever. Now, I had a dream and I had like a nudge. When I get certain nudges, I know, and I've been having these same nudges for a while, and the more that I grow and relearn and just, you know, go on my spiritual path or my soul mission, I'm like, I see why. Look, it can cost you to be in certain people's energies, in environments, different things, as well as it can cause people to be in your energy, mingle with you in certain things. Everybody is not ready for you, and you are not ready for everybody. There are people that scalp you out, look at you. I'm telling you, I had that channel come in a couple of years ago. There are people that will plot for years. There are people that can be stalkers or I said, you know how people that stalk. I mean, for example, you know how people go to the basketball to scout out the little kids or the college kids so they can draft them to go in the NBA. Look, they do that for you. You got people that will watch your social media, will watch you on jobs. Cause I was on one job and one guy told me it was months that went past and he was like, I've been watching. He told me, trying to do it smooth, but I'm just gonna. I saw right through him, but he say, he was nice to me, but I didn't trust him. He had a sex demon on him, but he didn't try not to own me. But I read what he said, but I took in what I needed to take in from him. He was like, he said, yeah, you real cool. He was like, I've been watching you for months. And he was like, I can tell. He said, you are very peaceful. He said, you're a very peaceful person. You stay to yourself. And I was like, yeah. He said, every time I come near you, he said, I just feel peace around you. Peace. And he was like, I can tell you don't be in, he was like, I can tell you don't be in that stuff like drama. He said, you stay to yourself. And I said, yes. And what he said was real. Because why? This was months and months that he finally said, other than hey and bye. But he said that. Like, I'm using that for example. He, I'm trying to tell you, he observed me for months, and he finally came out and said it. He observed me being peaceful. He was like, I don't he's like, I can tell you don't be like, drama and different things. He saw that. I didn't have to tell him. He saw it. He sensed it. And guess what? I'm just saying this man, and like as time went on, he began to talk to me, and I'm gonna say this. This man was a high ranking. I'm just saying he was. I'm just gonna say he was a high ranking OG. I'm gonna say he was a high ranking OG. And those who know what I'm talking about, and I didn't know till he began. He was just like, yeah, I'm a, la 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 la. I was. He was like, I don't change my life around, but I was. In other words, he was saying he was telling me, his birthday, and I was like, oh, you're Aries. He was like, yeah, and I could tell from the Aries, perspective. I mean, the zodiac, and I was like, yeah, it matched him. Yeah, he definitely Aries, but he was like, I'm trying to turn my life around. I try to talk to the young people, but he was high ranking. I didn't know him. I mean, I can sense the Aries on him, the characteristics, but he was high ranking. I didn't know, but he sensed that peace on me. Very street smart. And the more that he talking, I'm like, I'm sensing him, and I be like, my ancestors gave me a download about him, and they did not want him around me. And not because of what he was, not because of his past, not because of his past, because of his intentions. He he was real nice, real cool. He was very protective. He was very protective. Look, if I felt like I needed him, I believe he would have been there. But I be telling this, it made me think because I be trying to tell people, stopping people get mesmerized by me. They want to get attached, and he became that. And it would be just, hey, how you doing? Um, he made sure I ate, cause like on a job, he be like, if I got that certain time, he be like, they had something for you, they had something catered, and I gotta give it. He was like, he wanted to cater to me, but I can tell that Aries, or I saw different sides of him. I'm like, nah, he cool, he was cool guy, but I can tell that he needs to work on himself. Again, nothing to do of his ranking of what he was into. But we began to talk, and it was very. I began to like talk about ancestors and spirituality, or just that, and I can tell like he was like, you are so beautiful. He was like, you dark skin, you just beautiful. But I could, like me, I could see through people, but but he told me just, I don't know what he was like, I can't, he was like, can't, he was like, you too good, you too good, you too good. I can't have you around certain things. You too good, you too good. I can't have you around that. You too good. He saw that in me. But it was like, me and him was never gonna have no chance. But in his mind, he saw that. I guess he was just like, you too pure. No, he didn't say pure, but I'm thinking about, I was pure, I'm good. He was like, I can't have you around certain things. And I still think that he, dibble dabble in certain things, but I can tell that he was protected. I felt like that if I would have dated him, for example, I feel like I would have been okay, like money wise, okay, but this dude would show up with all types of vehicles and different things, but I began to talk about ancestors and spirituality, and he would try to match what I see. Guys say them.